So we back with another video, and today we're gonna be going over the jump shots and giving you guys a lot of tips and tricks and info on jump shots and give you guys obviously the best jump shots. Now when it comes to the best jump shots, it's a lot of different things that you got to think about. Are you 6'4" and below? Are you 6'5" to 6'9"? Or are you 6'10" and above? I'm gonna give you guys a jump shot for each. Now in the animation video, I gave y'all jump shots, but I'm gonna give you guys even better jump shots. Those jump shots are good if you guys just want the best timing and stuff like that. But I'm gonna give you guys fast, but not just fast, really good and actually really green light jump shots for each one. But also give you guys badges and a very important setting to help you guys with your jump shots. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, going over animations, doing deep dives and stuff like that, all I need y'all boys to do is smash, break, and destroy the like button, and I got that for y'all boys. But yeah, let's hop into it. So when it comes to the jump shots in NBA 2K23, it's a lot of stuff to work on and work with, but the main thing that you want to focus on, first thing you want to change is the shot time and release time. Now this is subject to change depending on the jump shot. So say for instance you're using a really slow jump shot, you're gonna go with very early. Say for instance for one of these jump shots I'm using, I would personally say early or late. I don't know what time you would ever really use very late. Now Chalk had dropped the video going over the best bases and jump shots, and I really only watched that because nobody had the game at the time, you know what I'm saying? But he had said very late was gonna be the thing. I tried that. I don't know what that thing was on in that video. I ain't gonna lie. He was chatting. But yeah, best shot timing that I've used, in my opinion, from experience, would be early. And that's kind of hands down. Now, when it comes to the jump shots that you can use in badges. Now, badges, before we go too far into the jump shots, let's go over some badges. Now, when it comes to the badges, two best badges in the game, in my opinion, this year is Green Machine and Limitless Range. Now, Limitless Range, everybody is making their builds based off of Limitless Range. The reason why I want to discuss this badge is because not only is it really going to be very good, because it's not just extending your range, but it actually makes it easier to shoot within your range. Easier to get greens, and in this game you want to get greens. But that is not what I would say is the best shooting badge in the game. Definitely not the best badge. It's just very popular because of the fact that it's a badge that was coming back. But the actual best badge, and actually the most important badge in this game, especially shooting wise, would be Green Machine 100%. Now all you gotta do is think about it. When it came to last year, Sniper was the best shooting badge, the best badge for a lot of people in the game. Because why? It not only made the green window significantly bigger, but it helped you hit a significant amount. And literally, pretty much, if you was wide open, you just hit. It just was that simple. If you was wide open, you were making that shot. Now, that's depending on your three-point rating, but if 9 times out of 10, you probably had a play shot, so it didn't even really matter. You was making it. So, yeah. But this year, whites literally don't go in. So, more than ever, I don't know if there's ever been a 2K where no whites went in. Like, literally no whites go in on this game. It's gonna be very rare. Now, you might get a white or two to go in while in take, but it's very rare. So, what makes the cut to be the best badge in the game? Green Machine. It's literally in the game. You gonna need that badge to get even more greens. Now, does it help you get the first green? No. Does it make it easier to get the next green? No. But when it comes to Green Machine, the way it works is consecutive greens get easier and easier and easier. And they didn't just make it easier. This year, it actually feels like it make a difference from the first green. Now, that's probably just in my mind, but the green windows just get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's because every single time you get a green, your make percentage goes up. And it just keeps going up and up and up until you don't green no more. And then you got to restart the cycle. But yeah, Green Machine is obviously just that important because of the fact you got a green. It's just that simple. Now, when it comes to the jump shots, now I got 4 jump shots for y'all boys. Now, for this best one, let's go ahead and hop into it. So for the best one, Damian Lillard base, Oscar Robertson, Stephen Curry. I just named it the best one. That's not actually the best one. That's just the first one, and I edited it. That used to be Steph Curry. I've now changed that. Now, for the releases, easily the best combination that I found for guards is Oscar Robertson and Steph Curry. Now, the blending I ended up going with may not be the best blending for you. The best blending for you may be way back here. and that's gonna get you. It's gonna make your jump shot just that much faster. And as you keep going up more into Oscar, it's gonna just get faster and faster. So I hope y'all understand that. If you guys want as fast as possible for jump shot, just go Oscar Robertson on your releases. I go Steph Curry because it actually does help the timing impact and the defensive immunity. So yeah, but I like the 35-65 because it got that little hang in the air with the arm. That's literally the only reason. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so that's gonna be the release 1 and the release 2 for all of these. So I want y'all to understand that, and it's probably gonna be 65-35 every single time. But again, you gotta understand a lot of these bases have different things that you have to blend it to. So you gotta understand that as well. But for this base, the reason why I like this is because not only is it really fast, but it's gonna be easy to green. And in my opinion, the left side of the shot attributes is nowhere near as important as the right side. But the one thing on the left side that you want to make sure to pay attention at all times is release speed. Now, these stats can kind of be capped sometimes. They kind of can, because if you put Steph Curry as the base, it's not going to be as fast. Now, it's kind of a really confusing thing with this game. Bases don't change the timings of jump shots this year. You don't time jump shots this year based off your base. You time it off your release. But the base actually does influence the release. It's kind of crazy because the way a base can influence a release is if you go with like a Steph Curry and he brings the ball from his hips, then it'll make the release longer. Get it? So yeah, it kind of does influence the timing, but it doesn't. The way I look at it as, if you don't know how this release speed stuff work, is you got very late, or no, it's either very late, it's like very quick, normal, and then slow, and then very slow, or something like that. So you got 5 different timings. If you look at this, you got this timing, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. So you get those 5 timings. The way the bases work, that's even more of a difference on the release speed. So that adds even more to it. So yeah, you got to make sure that you find you the perfect base. Now, Damian Lillard is one base I got for y'all boys for the guards. I got more for the guards than it is for the bigs because of the fact that I play guard more than I play bigs or wings. Now, for the next one is Kyrie Irving. This one, I ain't gonna lie, this one is chicken. If you take any jump shot from the video, I ain't gonna lie, this one, chicken. It ain't gonna lie, it's just facts. It's just facts. Off the simple fact alone, it may not look that fast, but I'm gonna be honest, it's fast. It got the height on it, and it got the green. I'm gonna be honest, it got all the stuff you need. Now for this next one, another one, this is the one I'm using, Darius Garland. Now the only hole on this jump shot, it doesn't get off the ground at all, but look how fast it is. You can't go wrong with that. Look how fast it is. You can't go wrong with that, bro. It's literally just wrist. You're not even really getting off the ground. You're just shooting it. Now, the only thing that really could bring this jump shot back is if it actually is easier for locks to get defense on you because of release height. I haven't noticed that, but I have noticed release speeds affecting how big green windows are as well. So if you have like a faster jump shot, the green window is kind of smaller because the jump shot is faster. That has been the thing that happened. Now, the reason why you will probably never see one of my jump shots have an A+ timing impact is because you kind of got to go back on timing impact to get A+. I don't like that. Another way you can get timing impact up even higher is if you go like this. Or release speed even higher is to go like that. Yeah, the animation blending for some reason affects release speed. Now, that's because Oscar Robertson is just that much faster than Curry. But depending on how you have it, it's always going to affect it. So yeah, you got to understand that as well. Now, when it comes to this last one, this is called Trusted because this is a base that we have kind of grown familiar to. Dwayne Wade. Now, this is pretty much Jump Shot 98. If you guys been using 98 pretty much since 2K20, you can throw this on again this year just by using Dwayne Wade base. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the jump shot I started the game using. It's greens. The only reason I even tried anything else is because you guys. I need to test jump shots for you guys to get y'all the best of the best and only the best. So yeah, if you guys want something that you've used in past, just go with this. And you can even just use it with Oscar Robertson if you just want the peak speed of the jump shot. Now, again, the only reason I go 65-35 is because look at the ending. I like the way he just lead an arm in the air. It's literally it. But if you guys want it to be just that much faster, go ahead, just go all the way to the left. It's just gonna be that much faster. It's that simple. Now, when it comes to the 6 for the 8s, now, I know in the video I told y'all boys Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Jason Tatum, but I don't know what happened, but somehow I was able to find this jump shot, and the only reason I actually end up having with that jump shot is too slow. So what I had to do was I had to take Klay Thompson off of the main release. Now, the main release is the upper release 1, but the release 2 also affects the timing of the jump shot. So yeah, we're gonna show you guys how that kind of affects stuff, but it's gonna all be in the blending. So yeah, let's show you guys. So the jump shot I found is Gary Clark, Oscar Robertson, and Klay Thompson. So not only does this jump shot have really fast timing, but also it's gonna jump up a good distance. Now, the only thing I'll say in comparison to the other one probably is a bigger green window. Now, there are a lot of jump shots you can use on a swing. The only thing is, I wouldn't be able to get it on my build. So you can go Vince Carter, you can go Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, you can go a lot of people on the swings. It's just I wouldn't be able to get them on my build. Now, I can get like Larry, I can't get Larry Bird, but I can get Durant. I can get Durant. I couldn't get it up with the release. Now, why can I get it with the release is actually because of Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson, I figured out that you can actually get Oscar Robertson on these, so that just makes these significantly better. Now, say for instance, if you did want to use KD as your base, what you would do, you would go over here and you would just try to get your, well, I already had it pretty much blended as much towards Oscar Robertson as possible. But if you wanted to have it max speed, just go 100% and it'll be as fast as you possibly could get it with Kevin Durant. But like I said, when it comes to the bases don't actually affect timings, but they do make the jump shot slower or faster to a sense. So that's why I am using Clark, because that's the fastest one that I could find, and it still be really green. But if you guys want to use, I guess, say for instance, a Vince Carter, Kevin Durant, a Larry Bird, I would say Kevin Durant, Larry Bird. Hold on, let me show you guys another one. Where MJ at? MJ low-key got the best jump shot in the game. MJ low-key got the best jump shot in the game. But look at what they do. You see how he brings it from his hips? When you bring it from your hips, it slows the release down. We don't want that in our jump shot. That actually affects the timing. We don't want nothing like that in our jump shot. But yeah, I wouldn't even be able to put that on even if I wanted to. But yeah, you don't want that. Now, a popular base that a lot of people are using is Kyle Kuzma. You put that on with this jump shot, it's going to be even faster. But the thing is, Kyle Kuzma, you see the timing impact, it's less green window. But the reason why it's probably so popular is because of the release speed that you get with it. So yeah, but if I probably went up like that, it probably wouldn't still, oh nah, I guess Kyle Kuzma's just like that on the release speed. But yeah, Kyle Kuzma is probably the popular, but I'm gonna tell y'all this year, when it comes to builds, when it comes to jump shots, animations, what's popular this year, you gonna have to test that for yourself and actually try other stuff. You're not gonna just be able to just go based off other people's word on a lot of stuff this year. So even me, test it out for yourself and test some of this stuff. That's why I'm giving you guys options instead of just one. It's that simple. But yeah, I think Gary Clark honestly is the best base for the swings. And I would say personally, I haven't been able to test Vince Carter and stuff like that. So that's kind of different because I have to have an 88. I only have an 87. But yeah, I just want y'all to understand. But yeah, honestly, all around, it's really good. Still, you may not be able to have all that stuff. You can try to lower this, but it's not going to get you the release speed that you want. But another thing that this has over Kyle Kuzma is the release height. I wanted that release height to be really decent as well. But yeah, that's pretty much how it ended up going. Now, if this was like Curry, where you had a good follow-through, I would probably do that. I'll probably definitely go with the follow-through. But I don't really like Klay Thompson follow-through. I'll probably would at most go 50-50, but nah. I'm going to go 75-25 on this because I need that speed to be as high as possible. And that's just really the reasoning for that. Alright, now when it comes to the big, I got a couple jump shots to show you guys. So we're going to go down the list. Now, first one I found was Kenyon Martin Jr. This is a decent jump shot, but I'm going to be honest. I personally made this build strictly to show y'all the best jump shots in the game for bigs. Now, let's go over the release. Now, the release, I haven't even blend, so if you gotta go up to get a fast release, I would say you probably got to, because KD's release is pretty slow. But KD's release is what gives you that defensive immunity. So that's kind of why we have that. So yeah, I just want to make sure y'all understand that. But if you guys want the jump shot to be even faster, just go down in release. You want to get more defensive immunity, go up in a release. It's pretty much just that simple. But yeah, you can do this for all of these. These are the 2 best releases in the game to me. Now, I will say this before we go too far, you can get Larry Bird if you don't need a fast jump shot that's also green light. So if you want to go with Larry Bird, you want to go with Kevin Durant, those are going to be the best jump shots for these builds to get greens. Now, there are some other ones that have A+ timing impact, but all around, those are the 2 best bases all around. But when it comes to actually being able to be usable, that's a completely different thing. So the next one I got for y'all is David Robinson. This is the big man that used to play for the Spurs. Honestly, David Robinson has had a good jump shot in the game. This is not a first year that he's had it. I believe that was 2K20 or 2K21 where I tested every jump shot, and he had one of the best jump shots in the game. And yeah, this year again is really good. The only thing, again, it's not the fastest jump shot. But for bigs, I will say this as well. Even if it's not the fastest jump shot, I'll give you this. You're a lot taller, so it's a lot tougher to contest you, depending on what you're going against. But yeah, so yeah, that's 2. Then when it comes to 3, I got y'all boys with Jabari Smith. This is the new rookie that plays for the Rockets. Not the craziest jump shot, I'm gonna be honest, but bigs, y'all don't really have much, I'm gonna be honest. Now, Nemanja Bjelica, however the hell you say this nigga name. He used to play for the Heat, he played for the Warriors now, just got a ring, but his is actually one of the best all-around bases I could find. It's the closest to Gary Clark that I could find. The only thing I'll say about this one is when you're using it, you gotta understand he's not getting off the ground that much. So it kind of does negate the fact that you are, you know what I'm saying, a lot taller and shooting. But at the same time, you should be fine because, again, you are a lot taller and shooting. Now, when it comes to another one, before we go over the fastest one, Paolo, the new rookie. I guess he was the first round or first overall pick. His is pretty fast. It says C- release speed, but don't pay too much attention to that because, like I said, I had all these stock on 50-50. If you want to get it, okay, it did change. I was gonna say it didn't even change, but yeah, that gives you more release height. It gives you more release speed. It does lower the defensive immunity, but yeah, it does make a difference doing that. Just want you guys to understand that. Now, last but not least is going to be the fastest one, Ronnie 2K. Believe it or not, yes, Ronnie 2K has the fastest jump shot pretty much for you bigs. Now, yes, base set shot 25 is in the game. That is literally in the game. But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's fast, but you gotta understand again, these jump shot timings are really more purely based off the releases. The only thing that the bases can really affect is if you bringing the ball low and how fast that release actually or base brings the ball up. Now, they're pretty much all gonna be doing that, but some just do it like instantly. And Ronnie 2K, he doesn't do it instantly, but he just gets it all fast for some reason. I don't know why. Pause. Ain't gonna lie, pause. But yeah, he definitely has one of the fastest, if not the fastest jump shot in the game for you bigs. But yeah, those are the jump shots I would probably give y'all for the bigs. Again, if you guys don't really care about speed, just go ahead, throw on Larry Bird or Kevin Durant. But I tried to give you guys some bases that I really haven't shown you guys yet. So that's kind of what the reason for all that stuff is and stuff like that. Now, when it came to what you need for these jump shots for bigs, I'm gonna be honest, you don't really need too much. But if you did want to use KD, it would be 84. If you did want to use Larry Bird, it would be 83. I did try to see if Karl-Anthony Towns base was good. I'll show you guys that real quick. It really wasn't good. It was pretty slow. So yeah, I want to make sure you understand that. He has one of those jump shots that has like a little hitch in it. That's a lot of big men, by the way. Chris Bosh is a really decent one as well. The only thing is it's not a little, it's definitely slow. So yeah, that's the thing, but you do get up on it, so even though it's slow, you can get it off because it jumps high and you're a lot taller, so you'll be able to still get a lot of greens with this. So yeah, that's a lot of them. If I was a big, there's only one person I would use. I would use Bam, and I wouldn't even have to worry about it because I use Bam every single year. And I'm gonna be honest, this is not Bam's jump shot in real life, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much the best jump shots for all, I guess, categories, type of builds, smalls, swings, bigs. I need to figure out a different way to call bigs, because if I'm not calling smalls guards, we gotta figure out a different name for bigs. But yeah, I guess we could call them talls. But I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the jump shots. I gave y'all some pretty good tips, some badges, and jump shots, which is really what y'all came here for. If you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is smash, break, and stir the like button, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, it's your boy Fitz, and I'm about to be man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!